Beautiful morning. Man, it's too bad this bad weather they're getting different places. I was just sitting here and thinking, I don't know if this is just a product of getting older or what, but it sure seems like things are going to hell. Now, I'm kind of a half-empty guy, which is why I wonder this. But I was looking up like Mackinac Island, Michigan as an example. Used to be fun. You go up there. And over the years, like maybe the last 10 years, it just seems like it's gone to hell. Rather than just this quaint place where cars aren't allowed in the summer. These boating companies are suing each other. The restaurants all get marginal reviews at best. The super expensive hotels don't get that great of ratings. And just a lot of places like that. There were two good fish restaurants that kind of specialized in deep fried whitefish. I guess there were about 6 or 8 of them at the beginning in Michigan, and then it dwindled down to two. And the two were owned by the guy that started it, which was in Mackinac City, and another guy that he'd worked out a licensing or franchising agreement with in Traverse City. So one in Mackinac City, one in Traverse City. And the guy that had the one in Traverse City was a super good guy. Jamie was his name. He died here a few years ago. He trimmed all the dark meat off and just a super good guy. And he just dropped dead here about 3 years ago. And everybody liked him, and they were off the main drag, and it was just great fish. The other guy in Mackinac was a total douchebag. Nobody liked him. He finally sold that. And that's the one in Mackinac City. And it was my understanding that it was sold to some fringe group through some SBA financing. And I just looked up their ratings. And it just looks like the place even is worse than when the douche that started it owned it. There was a famous submarine place to get sandwiches. They had several locations. The main one was in Romulus. They had another one in Belleville, Michigan named Captain Nemo's. Just people went there for years, just killer subs, no problem. Always cute girls working there, fast service. Now that one in Romulus has been sold by a couple in Flat Rock, where I'm from, and it seems to be improving. The one in Belleville went out of business. And this is just another example of a staple of good old restaurants that were around at one time, like a lot, not just restaurants, everything. They're just crap now. You know, Mexican Fiesta, Ford Road and Telegraph. Great Mexican food. Well, good, not great, not authentic either. Go there 3, 4 in the morning after the bar's closed. Shit, I think they close at 10 now, and they've got terrible ratings as well. I mean, what in the hell has happened to places? Mike and Sylvia's Sub Shop. Allen Park, Michigan, great, out of business. I mean, even here, I mean, there's some okay places that I go to, and none of those places really seem to be making any money. You're going to get a freak here and there, I think the best chain restaurant, and actually the best cheeseburger that I know of right now, is Culver's. It's an outfit out of Wisconsin. They've got one down here between here and Augusta. Excellent cheeseburger. They have one up in West Branch, Michigan, where I looked. Excellent cheeseburger. Now, you're going to have anomalies like that, but by and large, man, it just seems like the world is going to hell. Crazy gas prices. Absolutely insane real estate prices. Red meat. I did a taste comparison yesterday. And by the way, I didn't eat any of that. Between choice Angus and Wagyu. Choice Angus was 15 a pound. Wagyu was $39.95 a pound. Bottom line, this is just a one-man survey, so I'm not saying take my advice, but Wagyu is not worth it. And what kind of fortifies that makes me think that the reason why is because if you get around a place that really knows the food business and they know how to cut corners. An example, Longhorn. I don't think that Longhorn can hold a candle to Texas Roadhouse, which for a chain you can't beat Texas Roadhouse. And by the way, they just took the number one spot as the highest grossing restaurant in the country. They nudged out Olive Garden, which is hard to do with red meat prices. But if you want to go out, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can get any size steak you want there. You can go on there and tell them you want a 3 pound steak and they'll make it for you, which I think is pretty cool. I just saw an interview on YouTube where a guy was, a lady was interviewing the CEO and they wanted to know how they made it in these, difficult times. And he came back with a pretty good answer, and that is, you can get your steaks, like let's say you want sirloin, you can get 4 ounce, 6 ounce, 8 ounce, 10 ounce. So you can stick to a price point, even though the portions are smaller. Where a lot of places, it's either the 16 ounce or nothing. It's working for them, whatever. I'm not big on the rolls and that other stuff. But if you just want to go out and have a reasonably priced dinner that isn't a bunch of crap, go to Texas Roadhouse. Longhorn, on the other hand, I mean, I don't really like it all. But I will give them credit for this. I like to see the kind of meat that they get shipped in there. My guess is select. Maybe some of it's choice. But Longhorn, you got to give A+ for learning how to take this mediocre steak and make it taste good through tenderizing, seasoning, and cooking properly. Really, they deserve A+ for this. Not a great steakhouse. Can't hold a candle to Texas Roadhouse. But they make iffy steak taste good. I got this good taco place I go to in Augusta. I go to that Ephesus, that Turkish restaurant. Good. Nothing out here. Decent Mexican in Madison, Georgia. Uh, I go to the Chinese buffet when I'm in Athens. Not exactly anybody knocking your socks off there. But I look at places like Mackinac Island, and I just can't keep doing anything other than repeating to myself what a ripoff it seems. It's just not worth it. And it seems like kind of a horse and pony shows that, I mean, if you're going to some quaint place, I mean, don't you go to the East Coast to see them bring in lobsters and shrimp? You go to Nebraska to the cattle ranches. And you go to the markets in Seattle for good seafood. Mackinac, they claim they go there because there are no cars, which is true, but only during the tourist season. So it isn't like it's some quaint community where these people have thumbed their nose at modern traditions. It seems like a shtick. They got a police officer there that drives around in an all-wheel drive car. They got high-speed internet. They take all the horses that transport people around in the summer and they ship them over to the mainland so they don't freeze to death in the winter. And then when it's time to really charge these ridiculous prices, they hide the snow blowers. They bring the horses back. They don't allow cards. They turn on the music. And they just charge people out the yin-yang for something that isn't like that during the rest of the year. It isn't like going to a small fishing village in Canada and this is what they do and this is how they live. It's not like going to Barrow, Alaska and appreciating the culture. It seems like it goes to a place that for whatever reason a bunch of people want to live there in the winter when it's just like everywhere else, minus being able to drive your car around. And in the summertime, it turns into this big, overpriced, mediocre restaurant with exorbitant hotel and motel fees that you just send everybody a postcard riding on a course, riding on a horse cart instead of a taxi or your own vehicle. It just, it's crazy what people will buy into and pay crazy fees for just to pretend that they're going to a place that's unique. Yeah, everybody else uses cars. Is it worth 5 times the price? I don't think it is. You look at Saunders ice cream. It's great, man. Ask anybody in Michigan. Best chocolates, ice cream, cream puffs, hot fudge. I don't even think they have any retail stores left where you can get any of that. I know the one in Wyandotte, they screwed that guy. Uh, that's kaput. Uh, Bill Knapp's used to be a great restaurant chain in Michigan, out of business. And it almost seems to me now that if you're not running some crap, that you just aren't hanging in there. And the places that are have crappy ratings because you're just kind of burning the candle at both ends. You can't have quality food and low prices at the same time. And if you do, you're going to get low ratings and people aren't going to want to go there. Only thing that I regret is that wasn't born 20 years earlier than I was. I'd have skipped a bunch of bullshit. I feel sorry for this new generation. College is crazy. I mean, this country is in big ass trouble. If you're young, especially. The United States is becoming just a service oriented place. Not that great of one because you can farm all that out for $1 a day in Asia. So you're not making steel now. You're not General Motors and Ford will be gone in 20 years. They're basically a shell of themselves now. Detroit needs to knock off that Motor City. They're not the Motor City anymore. It's just a, hey, how you doing, Coco? It's just a shell of what it used to be. Lots of places are. Pittsburgh, steel, are you kidding me? Akron, rubber, nope. Yeah, it's just not good. You can get jobs now. Hey, quit typing this fucking bullshit. I'm gonna block you. Fucking retard. Keep typing the same thing. I'm gonna fucking block you anyway. Stupid son of a bitch. The fuck do I get your dumbass out of here? And I'll get lost. Don't come back. This idiot's probably running someplace that I just talked about. Will somebody answer me this? I gotta go to Walmart. Who doesn't? It's the only place standing now where you don't go fucking broke in a shopping spree. Will somebody explain to me how these fucking people have 2 and 3 and 4 kids and survive? Yeah, yeah. It does seem like that, doesn't it? I matter. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And I'm only asking, not as a creeper. Hey, Jeff, but because of I want to know how you feel about this because you look like you're young, and I want to know like what's your attitude. I mean, you did make a comment that we're all trying, and I just wonder what that entails. Is it just eating hamburger helper every night and driving a beater with bald tires? Is it just clutching your Bible because you grew up Italian and you want your kids to go to school and not be broke their whole lives? Good morning, Jeff. I mean, how do you navigate this? When I see, I mean, I tell people all the time, I got luckier now. So it's not like I'm preaching to you. I'm fucking lucky I'm not living under a box someplace. I'm not goddamn kidding you either. I could be. But man, I just don't see how these young people are making it anymore. I really don't. I think if I ever won like the lottery, I'd just, all the good things you could do with setting up an endowment. I'll tell you a really good endowment, Kresge Foundation in Michigan. They do a lot of good things. It'd be just fun to give money away and help people out that were going broke or were struggling. And here's another thing. It's getting to the point now where you got to ask yourself if you're a young couple, we got to quit putting our head in the sand. We just can't afford kids anymore. We're not going to be able to afford to send them to college. We're not going to be able to buy them decent clothes. We're going to be eating hamburger helper every night. Here's another example. Here's a problem too that's happening now. Now I've benefited from this, which is not bragging about, but these ridiculous, inflated contrived housing prices. It's fucking nuts, man. It's even getting expensive around here. And if things keep going the way they're going, I just can't see this being sustainable. You got the haves and the have-nots. You got one guy with 19 fucking different colored Porsches and Ferraris, and another guy trying to keep his lights from getting turned off. But back to my original point here. There's plenty of people, plenty of places now with this fake bullshit inflated real estate value of housing. The fucking house is paid for, and they can't afford to pay the taxes. How can you live in a place now where your house is paid for and you can't even afford the taxes? This just speaks volumes of the position that we're in. House is paid for, can't afford the taxes. I mean, up in these rural places in Michigan, which you get no services, kind of like where I'm at, $5,000 a year taxes on 10 acres and a fucking piece of shit house that's about ready to fall over that you're valued at 800 grand. In the old days, it would have been worth like 80 grand. I mean, just go to Home Depot, Lowe's, and look how much shit cost. I need you people to help me with how these young people are even barely hanging in there. What is it? Just, cheese pizzas with nothing on it? Rolling the dice and not having medical insurance? That's another one too, medical insurance. Here's where you got a problem in the United States, middle class or lower middle class. If you're rich, you don't care what it costs. And if you're poor, you don't care what it costs. But if you're trying to live this old thing that we used to see on TV in the middle class, you're the one that's most screwed. Health insurance is insane, man. And even though the Trumpster looked good for a while, man, I mean, I don't think Jesus Christ could bring this country back to what we were used to, what I was used to, 70s, early 80s. I just don't see any way out on this. Now we're out there fucking around space. Goddamn gas, $3.50 a gallon. And let me tell you, man, when this fossil fuel shit runs out, you can't run a fucking vibrator on a fucking solar panel. You can open a gate out in the middle of nowhere and have a blinking light and let your fucking dog run out there by a solar panel. You can do certain things with it. But as far as running anything like that you're used to, once this oil dries up, man, we are so fucked. You could have a solar panel the size of a gymnasium. It's great while the sun's out. It's storing the power is the issue. Always has, always will be. Which is why we have the grid. It's hard to do. You got to use the power as you make it. They're shutting down these fossil fuel plants, CO2 footprint, all this bullshit. Carbon dioxide, yeah, I get that. And which does make sense, but there's nothing that's going to replace it. This electric car horse shit. I mean, you got people out there buying these Teslas for 100 grand, that it has to be the ugliest fucking car ever made. It looks like a kid in shop class welded it together with tin cans. Yeah, electric cars are absolutely terrible. Yep, fuck that is right. And I'll tell you where you really get bent over on an electric car is when it's cold out. There's people in places like Chicago. You got to take your decision. Either you wear a fucking snowmobile suit and don't use the heat because you're not going to get to work back and forth by driving your electric car and using the heat on a cold day. You know when they had that big crazy weather in Chicago? Those fucking Teslas were all over the place on the side of the road. You're not jump starting one of those pieces of shit. Chargers are car. Fuck that, man. Yeah, no way. I mean, what do you think of this, Jeff? Do you think there's any solution to this? Do you think we're in a bad position in the United States? I mean, that's what this whole Iran thing is about. Always has, always will be. Oil. You start making up shit, twisting things around. I mean, even, I voted for the Trumpster, but it's getting harder by the day to admit to this. I still think if I had the same choices, I voted for the best of the worst. If I had to pick between him and Harris, I'd probably still vote for him, but God, it's getting harder by the day. It really is. I mean, it's just embarrassing that this fucking clown is in office. Yeah, no, no, I know. Same here. Like where the pump keeps getting air in it and you have to keep starting it over. Yeah, that's possible. I just don't think that there's any one single person that's going to turn things around by policies any longer. It's a global economy and everybody's got us by the nuts one way or the other, i.e., China. You can forget about automobile manufacturing over here, the fucking Chinese, man. Even General Motors, Ford, and Toyota, believe it or not, cried uncle. China can go from nothing to brand new vehicle in 2 years and have it on the lots. I mean, China is a problem if you compare our economy to theirs. Fuck, I don't think we're ever going to get a straight answer on that. I mean, everybody knows that anything that government manages is fucked up. But it's better than the alternative to just let these communities manage themselves. I think it's a model like a lot of things. If you look at our forefathers, like the Declaration of Independence, you realize how lucky we were to have those people during that time frame compared to these fucking clowns that we've got now. I mean, can you imagine Donald Trump and fucking Joe Biden writing a document like the Declaration of Independence? Holy fucking Christ, man. Yeah, but our taxes are cheap compared to a lot of places. Go over where Mark Kropka lives. See, they don't know any better. That's why when you're talking to Mark about Canada, he's been getting it broke off in his ass with crazy prices for healthcare since he was a baby. So it's normal to him to pay high income tax. He doesn't know any better. If they charged us over here in the United States what they charge Canadians for healthcare, you'd see an entirely different opinion than we get now. All we do is bitch about it. It's like, okay, well, let's just go to socialism and let's just have the government manage our healthcare. Okay. Yeah, you think you're getting taxed high now. Go over to Canada, for Christ's sakes. It's unbelievable, man. No, I think you're right. Actually, it doesn't. No, I'm beginning to think that's not possible anymore. Back in the 60s and 70s when we were making cars and everybody, either you bought one from the United States or you didn't, that's over. Same with steel companies, Scandinavian companies. Same with customer service. I was just looking at this rock polisher the other day, someplace out in Texas. So they want to know why I haven't ordered one. I got some lady, sure as fucking shit. I could tell she's Filipino. I said, "Are you doing remote from Filipino?" "Oh, yeah." Microsoft, Amazon, all these motherfuckers. It's all we're just buying things. We're not supporting our own country with them. Look at Apple, all these places. And that's because American labor's gotten so high. I just think that the business model for an American citizen is over. And when the rest of the baby boomers die off like me, you're going to see a realistic picture of just how fucked things are. Oh, really? Yeah, but they say that, but I'd like a factual basis of what they're talking about. That everything is written 2,500 years in advance. I want some fucking proof. It's both. It's both. Labor's high. If you look at what like guys like Yeah Man makes at the same factory my dad worked out at Ford Rouge, the American dollar still rules, buddy, worldwide. Everybody wants it. It's the labor mainly. But if you looked, I think he said one night in a chat he makes $34 an hour, basically doing the same thing what my dad made in the 50s or 60s or whatever. But I mean, if laborer's wage at a big car company, but if you crunched the cost of living in for what my dad made the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, compared to the cost of living, uh, it was a big difference. I mean, I grew up in like blue collar neighborhoods where everybody had nice shit and their dad was a laborer. Cottages, nice vacations, kids going to college. So if you take $34 now in today's economy and you apply that to inflation, $34 an hour you can't even fucking make it on. That's why when they start bragging about $14 an hour minimum wage, who gives a fuck? You can't make it on that anyway. I think $34 an hour is fucking nothing. You're not going to own anything. You could finance a double wide, drive a beater, go out to dinner once in a while, but when you can consider like what the 70s were like, I can remember when I came out of high school, you could work 1 year in a factory and pay cash for a house in a middle income area. At that time, it was $28,000. I'll give you the city, Wyandotte, Michigan, Flat Rock, Michigan, where I graduated from. You look at those same houses now, they're like 450 to 500,000, and nobody's paying high labor wages like they did when the steel and automobile manufacturers were at peak. It's a totally different place. The Detroit River used to just be jammed with boats and stuff. Go out there now in the summertime. Fuck, nobody can afford one. You're trying to keep your house, much less, spend some money on a boat. Oh, let me tell you how it was at the mailman. When I was a kid growing up, the guy was name was Frank Keenan. Super nice guy. Frank Keenan was our mailman. And during that time, what happened around my town is you could get a job as a mailman. And even though it was considered full-time, you only worked part-time because there wasn't enough mail. And I know like three guys that two worked at the railroad and one worked at Ford Motor Company. They were actually what were considered full-time mail delivery people. So they were getting full-time benefits as postal people, even though they had other full-time jobs, because they only worked like 4 or 5 hours a day and they were done. It's crazy. And I know right not too long after I graduated, I remember people following their head supervisors following the postal guys around. And by the early 80s, that it ended. Either you worked at the post office full time and nowhere else, or that was it. But that shows you how plentiful jobs were back then. When you look at American labor in a place like the United States, you can see how the good old days, they were just begging people to come to work. I mean, these pensions and this great medical and no deductible and and all this shit and paid vacations, that fucking shit is done now. I mean, but for about 50 years, man, all you had to do is go in there and fill out this shit. You get hired and you are instantly stable middle class with an occasional worry of a layoff through whatever. But by and large, so much better then than you are today. Yeah, it went a long way. That's exactly right. I mean, like in your area, where you live, and what surprises me is the amount of people that are hanging in there. I mean, they still have their house, they're still driving a car, and I know they're not making that much money, and I know what stuff costs. I mean, I think that the middle class must be so stretched on finances and payments. I can't figure any other way that it would work. When I went to college, nobody got student fucking loans. I got one once, and I used the money to buy a fucking car. I mean, tuition was cheap, and it wasn't even like a big fucking deal. You know, you didn't like paying it, but it wasn't like, oh, god damn, how am I going to pay this tuition? That fucking basket weaving school that I went to and got a degree in criminal justice, which is a fucking joke. There's no way in the world I do that now. I kind of fucked around before you knew it. I was fucking around there long enough to get a degree. And it was like cheap. I never, and I get this fucking 4-year degree. Now, if everything was the same, there's no way I'd do that. Owe these people, $150,000 with 8% interest for getting that fucking basket weaving degree? Fuck that. No way. I don't even know, like, what you'd tell somebody to do for a job now. You know? Fucking insane, man. Just smoke weed. Be happy. Maybe that's the government's plan. Just open a dispensary up everywhere. Let your fucking useless fucking kid just smoke weed all day. Like I've always said about the drug addicted prostitutes, the last fucking thing you want to be doing down there when you're sucking dicks for $10 a day and your body's going to fucking hell is be sober. Fuck yeah. Goddamn right, man. Yeah, my heart goes out to those damn girls, you know. That's what I try. That's what I'm trying to do. Finish off this goddamn life. I'm looking forward to being dead, to be honest with you. I had enough of this fucking rat race. I don't like seeing people not do well either. I really never. I didn't have kids, but I worry about the future. And then sometimes I think maybe that's just false too. I mean, I had a new cars and shit when I was going to college, going out and getting nice dinners, paying for everything, taking my girlfriends to the drive-in, finger fucking them and eating popcorn. In a brand new car. I never thought about what it cost. The girl didn't pay for anything back then. She got a big cock for it all, but now, fuck, I can't imagine dating. It's like you go out on a date. It's like, oh, let's go to a nice restaurant. Yeah, it's $125. And let's go in this fucking car that's $850 a month that are $3.69. Fuck, at the end of the night, you couldn't afford a fucking rubber. I mean, you used to just worry about having unwanted children by getting your girlfriend pregnant. Now you're realizing you're going to be fucking broke the rest of your life if you get this girl pregnant young. Child support, fuck. God damn, man. I see these guys that are divorced and they have like their child support's fucking insane. I think I'd kill myself. Hey, how you doing? B, so I think I'd kill myself. No, me either. Yeah, I never wanted them, man. I had a fucking crazy family. I just never wanted them. I just didn't come into this world like, sitting around a fucking Christmas tree and fucking dad worked hard and mom was, fucking making cakes. None of that fucking shit. My parents were pill popping fucking druggies, fucking scumbags, white trash. Mom was always fucking around. Dad was a drunk, lived like slobs. Man, I remember growing up so very early on, I thought to myself, fuck this. This fucking last thing I want is a little fucker like me running around. I never had one goddamn iota of an interest in little Tommy. Fuck that. Really, I can remember thinking this when I was young, like 14. I thought, man, if I get out of this goddamn rat race, the last fucking thing I'm doing is spending a bunch of time trying to be a good parent when I didn't have good parents. I guess it was an act of selfishness. I had fucking zero idea or thoughts about having kids. I could have never wanted them. No, I fucking still don't want them. And now I've gotten to the point like, hey, how you doing, Miss Brown? Oh, good to see you. Where you been all this time, Jen? Is it something I said? You're younger than me, Jeff. So when you find out that I just died, just be happy for me. It's like, oh, you're just depressed. Oh, you just shouldn't be thinking like this. It's like, nah, this makes completely 100% total rational sense. All you got to do is watch the fucking news. The world is crazy. Crazy social media. I'm getting to where I really just, I know I'm not a Facebook guy. Really, YouTube. It's weird. It's the only one I do. Only one I did. People tell me how to do Instagram for fucking what? Yeah, fuck that, man. I got this TikTok thing. I look at this TikTok, and in the last 3 weeks, this is how this bullshit goes now. First of all, like I'm a total loner anyway. So in the last couple weeks, I've got like 100 people that are following me. I'm fucking trying to figure out how to block them. I don't want them fucking following me, and I don't want to follow them. I've been good. How you been doing, Miss Brown? I don't want to follow them. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's gotten so bad that I don't even want to. I'm getting to where I don't even want to like surf through social media anymore because all this stupid shit on there. These old ladies dancing, these fucking people playing these instruments that are terrible. These young kids that just don't know any better. They think their only way to a successful life is doing some crazy shit on social media. Fucking unbelievable, man. I've been good. Where you been, Miss Brown? I don't really remember your name, to be honest with you. Yeah, just fuck. Anybody figures the secret to it all, let me know. I fuck around YouTube. I like it. And honestly, I could take it or fucking leave it. That's why I don't bow down to YouTube and their constant, like, fucking harassment of me. Oh, good for you. Are you uploading videos, Miss Brown? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm about ready to fucking start watching Gilligan's Island. Just watch Marianne, Ginger. Something fucking make-believe, man. Reality is just getting too dire. I think that's great. We went out and flew around, fucked around the moon, swirling around. That probably cost fucking 10 fucking trillion dollars. Why fucking people can't eat across the United States. I mean, on one hand, I think space exploration is good. On the other hand, I think it's a big fucking waste of money. Up there fucking flying around this big round ball of fucking rock, shitting in a fucking bag, mixing a fucking steak made of powder up and telling everybody how smart we are. Now you got Bezos and Musk thinking of living on other planets. What the fuck? Oh, putting him. I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it out then. I mean, do you give a fuck? Do you want me to subscribe or something? Oh, yeah, that's another thing that's gotten insanely expensive. Small planes. I could fucking take every dime I got and go buy a plane today, and the motherfucker wouldn't have an engine in it. That shit's getting fucking insanely expensive too. Fucking nuts. 700 songs on my channel. Wow. Now, are these songs that you just like, or songs that you sing, or what? What's the deal on them? Good for you. Congratulations. So you're enjoying yourself. Good for you. I'll check it out. You're singing. Hey, Jeff, put a link to Mrs. Can you put a link to Miss Brown's thing in case people want to see it? No, yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Oh, now I remember that. Now, yeah, okay, I remember you now. Yeah, okay. Oh, good for you. Yeah, we'll check it out. Oh, I remember you now. You're a black lady, aren't you? And you used to sing. Or you still sing. Yeah, I remember you now. I think we told people to check your channel out before. Well, congratulations. Glad you're still out there. Yeah, I remember you had a really good personality. Yeah, good for you. 700, yeah. Wow. Yeah, YouTube's changed so much. There's a lot of good shit on YouTube, though. I was looking up some old, like, crazy, eccentric classical music composers, and it's like, fuck, I would have never got a chance to see what these guys were like otherwise. Asking them interesting questions and that kind of thing. You know who's really pissing me off lately? Amazon. Like, I ordered these two sets of casters for heavyweight, assembled these big steel shelves in my garage. I got one set today. Now I got a fucking thing today, even though they should have been delivered Tuesday. I got a thing today a refund. What the fuck is wrong with you people, man? Oh, you wrote most of them. Oh, okay, I'll check them out. Yeah, good. Yeah, it has been a while since I talked to you. Good for you. YouTube's a weird company, man. I mean, I'm glad for it. It's been fun, but I expect to be slowly phased out by these people. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, man, on that music business, man, if you make it in that, you need a lot of luck too. Talent, man, they're a dime a dozen, especially in classical music. I mean, I hope he makes it too. But I'm telling you, man, you look at most of the Juilliard grads are unemployed for their whole life with regard to music. Do you know that? They're unemployed in their field of study. And most of the people that go to Juilliard have massive debt, plus no job. You don't see that in any advertisements, do you? Oh, that's good, Miss Brown. Congratulations. Good to see you. Oh, good for you. Yeah, well, your channel's probably, my channel. First, they supported me. It was just kind of cool going out there just having fun. And then they took it away. And that does piss me off a little bit. But it's their channel and they can do what they want. I hope so. But if he's doing it in music, man, I'm telling you, they're a fucking dime a dozen. Even like if you look at the resumes of the people in the Augusta Symphony, which is kind of like minor league, it'll blow your fucking mind. Degrees from Harvard and Yale, PhDs, and they're all still given lessons to supplement their income. It's for the love of it. It's not, let me tell you, if it's music, it's for the love of it. It's not, he could be the best musician in the world, and that doesn't mean he's going to make a livable wage. I mean, I got different schools of thought on that. You know what I mean? Like, you figure out what you're like as a person, what your strengths are. There's books written about this. What your strengths are and what your uh, unfavorable qualities are. And these books suggest that what you should do is, the fuck is wrong with this? What you should do is focus on your strength because you're never going to get things that you don't do very well. Like if you're a woman or a man, uh, that's what I got to say now. I got to say if you're a woman or a man, this is what the world's come to. Nothing wrong with this, I don't mind, but it just shows you how things have changed. 50 years ago, I could have said, if you're a woman doing house cleaning, now I got to be careful. So I want to retract that. So now if you're a man, you're sucking your fiance's balls and you're doing house cleaning, you've got your work cut out for you. You just can't like enjoy things now on YouTube like you used to before. I go out interviewing prostitutes, had a good time doing it, found out how their lives, wanted to know what dope they were using, how much they were using, how much blowjobs were, this kind of shit, sex act, creeper clients, that kind of thing. And YouTube really promoted that. I mean, let's face it, I wouldn't have any subscribers without prostitute interviews. I know this. And it was really fun and interesting. And then all of a sudden, wham, all of a sudden, it wasn't suitable for most advertisers. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Then they didn't want you talking about drugs, even legal drugs. Then they didn't want you saying dirty words. And then they didn't want you talking about sex acts. So why in the fuck would you interview a prostitute? So this is where my channel's at now. And I'm constantly getting fucking flagged for everything. So about a year ago, or longer than that actually, I thought, I'm just not going to monetize things. Fuck them. Which is why I knew that was the slow death of my channel, because once you're not making them any money and they're not passing your name around, you're fucked. So sure enough, I just get people slowly getting unsubscribed that didn't even want to. YouTube does it. They deny that they do it, but who else is fucking doing it? If people are emailing me saying, hey, I got unsubscribed, I didn't do it. Well, who the fuck else is doing it? The man in the moon? So I'm fully aware that my channel's slowly going to go to hell, and I'm ready for it. And really, it could be a silver lining, a blessing in disguise. If I spent fucking half the time doing anything else, like reading, that I fuck around on YouTube, it'll be good. Because YouTube's just a fucking hole of time wasting. You go on there, you fuck around like I am, you have fun with people you've met, and all of a sudden there's fucking dust on all your shelves. Fucking car needs an oil change. Grass is 2 feet fucking tall. Every goddamn thing in your house needs vacuuming. Fucking dead flowers because you don't even go out and water them. All because you're fucking around on YouTube too much. Yeah. No shit. Oh, good. I hope he does, man. But, life's fucking weird, man. I mean, I guarantee you, whatever your nephew does, he's going to be doing shit different than what you're saying right now. You just don't know what it is. No, I know I'm a half full motherfucker. I mean, he may be getting a fucking sex change and getting banged by a fucking 9-inch Mandingo Jamaican fucking rapper 10 years from now. High on meth. You just don't know. No, I never saw that. Sex and slaves. No shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I wish the best for the motherfucker. If he wants to change his sex, good for him. No, you never know. You just fucking... This is what I say about everything. Every fucking thing out there. You line up the cards as good as you can and hope for the best. There's no guarantees. We just had this incident a few miles from here the other day. Fucking guys in medical school got married last fall. They're driving down the fucking road. Now they say in the articles that he lost consciousness. Yeah, he did. Whatever it was, he quit driving the car. The car went off the side of the road, rolled 3 times. He flew out the side, died. Wife got banged up, but no life-threatening injuries. Dog took off, and they had a big thing looking for the dog, which they found. But here he just had a nice wife. They got married. He's in medical school, thinking all this money he's going to make, and he's got his dog, and all of a sudden he's dead now. And she's a widow, and she's young. I've wondered about this too sometimes. I've thought about young people that lose, like say, like Jeff, when you were knocking on all that pussy in your early 20s. you did all right with the women, and you just think it's going to last forever. And you meet the love of your life, and you get married, and you're just on cloud fucking nine. She hasn't had an affair yet. You're not addicted to porn yet, and life just seems so great. And then she dies. And she dies in an area where you haven't had enough life experiences to realize that she was going to be a philanderer, a chronic adulteress, make porn part-time, have affairs with guys she worked with. The point here is when you're in love like that and you don't know shit, which is like the worst possible scenario ever, and you lose your significant other, I think dating's just got to be a nightmare because you're constantly comparing them to a standard that wasn't going to last a lifetime with the one that died and isn't even coming close through casual interaction and dating at the beginning with someone new. She's like 23 now. Her husband was going to be an orthopedic surgeon. And now she's fucking looking at dating sites again. And some fucking oil changing motherfucker is sending her roses. Just the trauma these young, innocent people that don't know shit are going through. Yeah, shadow ban people. Oh yeah, you better believe that's right. Yeah, there's a million ways they can fuck you. Yep. See, what YouTube wants is they want just vanilla content. I mean, you know how it is when you upload a video. Is this controversial? Is this political? Is this this? Is this fucking that? And if you answer all those things honestly, you give them a license to just bend you over. If you don't monetize, you got a better chance, I think. I'll let you know. Yeah. Still faithful, cool people that don't turn into snakes. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think it's true. But I also think that like a faithful, cool person that's you could still get bored with them and they could still get bored with you. I mean, you're acting like faithfulness and like honesty is going to give you the biggest fucking heart out of your life for 70 years. And that's not true either. Yeah, I'm definitely a fucking skeptic for sure. But I had it broke off in my ass at birth. I can remember wishing my parents would get killed in a car accident so I could like get adopted. That's fucked up. I mean, I'm not saying I'm some goddamn trans motherfucking PTSD son of a bitch. It could fucking have had something to do with my outlook on things. We'll never know. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that guy I bought the stereos from. He's coming over tomorrow. We had kind of a heated argument. He actually thinks that pornography has caused the demise of marriage in this country. Oh, yeah. I listened to about 10 minutes of that shit before I gave him both barrels. Oh, look, your opinion on pornography. I'm not saying it's healthy. Are there higher plateaus of effervescent joy? Fuck yeah. But on the other hand, pornography is what was the impetus for the success of the internet. Nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head to watch porn. It's a fucking huge business. It's legal. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it shouldn't be around. Does it, take you into the land of fucking promise and where you walk hand in hand with Jesus and the Virgin Mary after you just got done watching Debbie Does Dallas 10 times? Probably not. But there's all sorts of other shit out there too. Fucking booze, drugs, infidelity, cults. So fucking quit blaming goddamn porn on all this shit. Yeah, I would agree that there's probably better things to fucking do. And maybe if you have to have the tools and ability to like have a reciprocating, loving relationship. And I don't have any of those. Never had, never fucking will. So for a guy like me, if you're talking like keeping it real, like the blacks say, right, Miss Brown? This is my fucking calling, porn. I'm not trying to fit a fucking square fucking object in a round hole. I knew what was fucking up. And I, believe it or not, in my life, I had really good relationships with like men of the cloth. And they told me that guys that they knew through what counseling and confession, what have you, they say the best sex you could ever have is with someone that you're in love with. Well, I'm never going to have that. I'm never going to have that. I'm sure I'm going to be stroking out to fucking two good looking lesbians banging each other's with 4-foot rubber dildos while I'm drinking dragon's milk. It's just my life. It's like wishing you were taller. You know, this is what I got dealt, and I'm fucking running with it. I'm running with it. Yeah, no, I know, yeah. I mean, is porn like, I think porn's been good for me. You know, I'm not going to be some asshole and like write a book on the virtues of porn and suggest that you do it. I just think that's, you know, it's like a midget wanting to be in the NBA. I mean, I just think the way I came into this world was porn. I want to make some more porn. I want to make some more porn. Yeah, Miss Brown, we need you to come around these fucking chats more, because I'll tell you this, man. I'm going to say this right out loud. I need some more black people coming on here. Because to me, in my opinion, I just think you get a different, like, take on things and less bullshit. Less bullshit. I want you to fucking, like I'd say professional athletes, blacks. A lot of these motherfuckers, they wouldn't even be in the NFL and the NBA if it wasn't for black single mothers. These goddamn women will fucking spell this shit out, man. They don't have much, they're overweight, but they're not fucking around when it comes to doling out A+ advice. Yeah, we just need you to like knock down this fucking horseshit and come on here and talk some common sense here and there. Like, I don't really give a fuck right now at this stage of my life. I tell people right out of the chute, believe it or not, I still have women that seem like they're interested in me sometimes. I fucking tell them right out of the chute, look, man, I'm really into porn. And probably, excuse me, porn's probably a cop out. Drinking my coffee out of my new tumbler. Probably a cop out. I was just telling a lady where I got my lottery ticket. She asked me, what's the fucking deal with you, man? I said, what are you talking about? She said, well, you never have a girlfriend. You say you're divorced. You fucking queer? I said, no. I love porn. Shit, you fucking not. Hey, Jeff, get one of these, man. I'll buy you one for your fucking birthday if you want. This is what you need to do. If you like coffee, you know, I read up on this shit, right? Get an electric kettle. You get these little paper things that you put on top of this tumbler. It folds out like a brace. You heat your water up to fucking about 205 in your kettle, which takes no time because that's what it's designed to do. It's quicker than a microwave. You grind your coffee beans, grind them yourself, put them in this little thing, like 2 tablespoons. You pour the water, that thing sits right in the top of this cup. You pour the water through the grounds in the little paper filter thing that's braced on the top of this thing. It's called a pour over. You fill that fucker up, takes about a minute or two. Then you put the top on. This fucking coffee is served in the lowest it gets is 190 after 3 hours. So you're sipping coffee at where it's supposed to be until it's gone. That is the name of the game. Yeah, I'm fucking telling you, I can tell you how to do this. If you like coffee, it's like classical music, a refined ear. You're going to appreciate like a taste you've never had before. I swear to God. And here's the beautiful thing about it. It's a 22-ounce tumbler. So that's basically like 2 coffees. I don't need to fuck with anything a second time. It doesn't cost me 20 bucks because I went to a Starbucks. And even Starbucks doesn't serve coffee where you're supposed to fucking serve it at a hotter temperature. So right out of the fucking chute, it's already not as good. Plus, you're paying crazy money. I've got 2 good coffees until they're gone. Hotter than a motherfucker. Good beans. For fuck who knows what. Like fucking 9 cents. Hey, Larry. Yeah. I was trying to line Larry up with some goddamn pussy. I know that's a crude way of putting it, but I'm just being straight with you. And Larry said he'd prefer to just sit next to a 22-year-old with firm breasts, no stretch marks, all her teeth, nice perfume, and just flirt. Yeah, Patricia, glad to see you around here. We need you to come back, man. Don't be abandoning us like that. No, but Larry, I really deeply respect you for admitting this shit. Because we got Jeff on here, Virginia Mill. Well, he's going to claim that same shit, but it's not the same. Yeah. Well, you got to come back, Miss Brown. Come on. We're going to be a commercial, Ebony and Ivory. We'll take a snapshot of it. We're just going to unite as common bonds from a philosophical standpoint. We're going to show it how people can come together without a fucking lawsuit. Mm-hmm. We're going to party like motherfuckers. Yeah. But Jeff, here's an example. Here's an example. Like Jeff's been married, he loves his wife, all this shit, blah, blah, blah. But Larry is sitting down listening to good music next to young pussy as much as he can. Now that sounds crude and yeah, I get it. Okay, spare me. But Jeff, would you ever be jealous of Larry at any point in your life? I mean, are you lying if you say that you wouldn't just like to sit down with a table of cute, young, beautiful young women while good music's playing and just chit chat? Are you jealous of Larry in any way? Are you jealous of Larry? Would you like to sit down and do that with him? Or would that break your facade of what happiness really is? And that would break the veil of this moral boundary you've created with this effervescent love with the person of your life? Come on now, give me a goddamn straight answer on this. Do you do you appreciate what Larry does? Would you like to be in Larry's shoes? Hey, Callie. Oh, you still got it. Yeah, but that's a good place. That's Larry. Now I got to tell you this. Now I don't think that's a good place to prove it because those girls are there for a hustle. You need to go out to a singles bar and see if you could still do it. That's the real test, not a strip club. I'm glad Callie showed up too. Callie, if your husband was out at a strip club just flirting with young girls and shit, would you give a fuck? Would this in any way infringe on your marital bliss? Oh, good. I thought the picture was great, man. That was good. I put it on a gay website of hermaphrodites. Hope you didn't mind. Oh, good for you. Now, Callie, this is where we're going to get down to the brass tacks on this stuff. Were you always like that, or have you just over the years of figuring out how the world really works, what took the fire out of your balls? Because I know as a young, attractive woman, there was a time you wouldn't have put up with that shit. When did it change, and why did it change? Don't worry, Larry. You're going to be getting drilled in the ass by a New York transgender within the next month. You can smile and wear a Democrat hat. A Democrat hat. I want to be best man in your wedding. I'm going to show everybody, hey, look, here's my friend Larry on the YouTube channel. He's getting married to a transgender. I'm the best man. Vote Democrat. I just think you have to. I think you have to let the sky be the limit on what you want. You know? Good for you, Callie. That's my girl. Fuck yeah. Come on, why are you retracting the message? I couldn't read it. Don't be doing that. What'd you say? Yeah, no, I like that, Gary. Good for you. I like that, Larry. I know what it is. You know, I go to this Mexican restaurant. These girls are like, just being around young girls is different. I can't really put my finger on it. You know, there's a couple of them too that are a little overweight. And even if I had a chance to bang them, I don't think that I would. But there's just something being around young, vibrant girls that like it's non-sexual. You know, they're just so cute and they look like so brand new. Do you think that's wrong, Kelly? That an older man would find young strippers attractive to chit chat with, even though it's just a bunch of stupid shit and round robin fucking go nowhere. You're not, you know, you'd be surprised though. I met a stripper that says she'll do an interview. Not that great looking. She's been stripping in the same place for 32 years. They just got some beef with the city to where she can't take her clothes off anymore, which honestly I'm thankful for. But I had the nicest conversation with this lady, man. I mean, her personality was so great that I would like to like spend time with her in a non-sexual way. Now I could tell my old buddy Larry this, but you could hold a 12 gauge shotgun right to my fucking forehead and I wouldn't fuck this broad for $1 million. Which made me think that I've grown in an individual because she meets all the criteria. She's younger, she's a stripper, and I'd like to spend time with her in a non-sexual way. Bingo! Fuck yeah. Yeah, they are. But their scammers are everywhere. I mean, you could be a fucking roofer and a plumber and be a scammer, Callie. You know what I mean? Yeah, they are. I mean, they got a product. It's no fucking different than making goddamn cinnamon buns in a fucking Amish settlement or weaving some fucking horseshit quilt out in fucking Provo, Utah, running your Mormon scam. I mean, everybody's got a fucking shtick. I mean, there's a good, you do too. I mean, if your ass, you know, was fucking 3 times wider than it is and you had a beard, you'd probably be home alone now. You follow me? So you take what you got, you go with it, you fucking paint yourself into the best quarter you can, and you rock the fuck on. Oh, some are going to nursing school. That's awesome. I hope they're going to be Candy Stripers. That's a great porno movie. There were two of them, actually. Candy Stripers 1 and 2. They're both excellent movies. I would estimate that I jacked off to think Candy Stripers at least 1,000 times. Yeah, it's fun just sitting with these girls. But here, you see, here's the thing now. There's two sides to every coin. I mean, you guys know what I'm like. And I don't want to fuck around with strippers. I want to be able to go into the donut shop and say hi to Sally and say, how you doing? And get to know Sally over about a year. And she's going to say, oh, Tom, he's just such a nice guy. He gives me tips. And then I'm going to be talking. And Sally's going to say to me someday, man, I wish I had a part-time job. And I'll say, oh, I can give you a part-time job, Sally. It's like, what? It's like blowjobs. It's like, that's all? It's like, yup. It's like, how much? It's like, this is presuming Sally is cute and young. I'd say 700. She said, when? I said, there's one thing. One thing, Sally. I need to video it. She said, that's no problem. I mean, you're a good guy. I don't think you'd like to. She said, game on. That would be my shtick, but I don't want to be fucking around some goddamn fucking strip club chit-chatting and this fucking bullshit. I want to get right to the fucking bottom line, and I'm willing to compensate them for it. I don't want to be like them holding my hand and all this fucking stupid shit. Yeah. No, but you got a shtick, though. You can attract men to get what you want. I mean, you had to come up with some reason why you got married. Why? You see what I mean? I mean, everybody's got their fucking net that they cast, you know? And it's not the same when uh being with someone and saying if I was alone than truly being alone. Now, I will tell you this. One thing that I did learn in my life is that like when I had a wife or a girlfriend, it's much different having a wife or a girlfriend and let's say going off to Alaska for a month and being by yourself and checking in, letting them know how you're doing and shit like that. That's much different than just being totally alone and not having anybody to check in with. So even though you can say something like, Callie, if you were truly alone, it's a different facet in a psychological way than it is when you're in a position when you're not alone, commenting about what you think it would be like if you were. It's just not valid. Me too. Me too. I've done it too. Strip clubs. So I just don't want to. I just don't want to fuck around like paying chitty chat. You know, watching like girls strip, and that's all it is. I'd rather get right to the bottom line and skip the strip club. Oh, they're normal. Thank you. Oh, that's good. I wish I was born then. Yeah, I'm a voyeur. I'm a voyeur. I'd rather like, and I like looking at like attractive women. But I'm happy like just looking, you know? There was a place, Windsor, Ontario was really popular for a while with strip clubs. And man, they used to have some women over there that just had the full, they were from France. Just like these great tans, perfect tits, nice ass, great every fucking thing, beautiful teeth. Fucking hands felt like velvet. 20 years of your life. Wow. Oh, good for you. Yeah, but you were getting, yeah, but you were running, you didn't go through a 20-year dry period, though. I mean, you were still had boyfriends and shit, didn't you? In other words, you were still getting drilled. Oh, good for you, Larry. Yeah, enjoy yourself over there. It's great. It's good. Hopefully wasn't one of their boyfriends. Don't chop your fucking head off when you start seeing them on the side. Good for you, Larry. Amen. God bless. It makes me want to believe in religion when I hear stories like this. Good for you. Love of your life. Callie, I'd like to know your secret, how you just didn't get tired of fucking the same old guy all these years. I mean, what's the secret there? Porn playing on a couple screens after 5 years. What's going on? A booty call. That's my girl. So you weren't going, when you claim you were alone, that didn't mean that you weren't getting laid along the way, right? I want to clarify this. Booty call. That's good you had some of those. Good for you. That a girl. Amen. God bless. Fuck yeah. We'll figure this out in time. Like a little, what a beautiful day out today. Booty call. Larry, you tried to see any of these women on the outside? Have you done that? You ever hit around? You like to come over and bend them over? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. I don't like small talk like that. You know what I mean? I couldn't take too much of that small talk. But I understand why you're doing it. Yeah, but I know you go. I know you'd never admit if you got fucking bored with it, Jeff. Even if you were, Callie might. And that happily married, that's a wavy line. I bet it's not the same level of happiness it was right after you got married. I'm not saying that it's bad or couldn't be none of this bullshit, but you guys act like you fucked for the first time every day of the week, which I call bullshit, huh? I think you both get sick of your fucking spouses from time to time. And you just feel really good. A lot of endorphins get released when you talk about being successful in a venue other people aren't statistically. It's like, oh, I'm happily married. That's like me bragging about having a big dick. It's kind of like that kind of shit. A gray area. I got you. Oh, good for you. Oh, good for you. Yeah, good. But you've got to admit, Jeff, that you're kind of a guy like, Camp G-May, motherfucker. I mean, I could go and drop turds on a piece of tinfoil and say it was my new album on Gmail, and you'd say you wanted to order a copy. How much was it? I mean, you're just like, and I'm not, this is a good attribute, a good part of a person's personality, but you're like a half full guy. You know what I mean? I mean, if I'm going to try and sing in an opera, I'm going to go to you first and ask if I have a future. You're not, you're like a half full, all like supportive kind of stuff. Like a Camp G-Man motherfucker. You fit on perfect there. Camp fucking G-Man. Everything's great and good and talent and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's good quality. Oh, you don't turn stuff off. Okay. Oh, okay, good for you. Good. With that kind of love that you talk about, Kelly, is that is that like different than my love of porn? Oh, you're lucky. You must be taking a supplement. Be careful with that. You'll get a big square forehead like Sylvester Stallone or Randy Couture. If you want to look like Frankenstein, keep taking it. Oh, really? Like when you got your car scratched? Oh, okay. You seem like you're about ready to go off. You had to send your wife over to run interference. I give you A+ for not bashing that fucking retard's head in. You slowly snapped back into the real Jeff. Just it was an accident. Let me give you a big hug. I won't park there anymore rather than wanting to. Oh, endocrinologist. Oh, good for you. Now, are you actually getting a prescription written for that? Because that's the difference. That's why you're talking to young strippers as opposed to watching reruns of Archie Bunker as you look over your big pot belly drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. That's where it's at. It's not testosterone. It's human growth hormone. Bingo, you got it. I need some of that fucking shit, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, human growth hormone. Oh, good for you. Now, did you just get that because you wanted it? Your levels were low? This is why I never really checked into this. Did you get it because your levels were low or you just wanted it? Because there has to be a medicinal reason for it. Oh, it has to be documented. Yeah, but whose levels of human growth hormone aren't low at your age? I mean, that's the trick to vitality, which is why Sylvester Stallone's got caught smuggling it twice. Yeah, it is controlled. $960 a bottle. Now, how long does that last you? Fuck, no wonder you're at the strip club all the time. Yeah, no, that's right. Human growth hormone. Fuck yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, send me a bottle of that fucking shit. They do advertise it. You can get it easy, that's why. It's easy to get. Oh, about a month. That is so. I gotta look that up. See, I'd rather take the 900 and split it, and that'd be two good blowjobs on video. Yeah, that's what I'd rather be doing with it. If I didn't get a hard on like I did when I was 20, oh, so bad. Fucking God. Husband is like a good friend and a great friend, they say. We'll keep a secret and a great friend. No, that's good. Well put. Yeah, it's good. Good for you. Good. And I had a good wife, too. I did have a good wife. I just got tired of it. I know it sounds fucking nuts, but hope you can appreciate that. I got a girl down here at a liquor store wants some fucking cock, but she's not going to get it from me. I came right out and asked her yesterday how much black dick you had living down here. She said none. I said, well, maybe we got a chance then. Just keeping it real. Oh, good for you, Kelly. Good for you. Oh, it gives him energy. That's why you're sitting around fucking beating off with the half limp dick, Jeff. It's your growth hormone. It's not your fucking testosterone. Larry's out there trying to fuck cattle on his way home from the strip club. It's like, what is that? What is that? What is that doing? What is that guy? Well, Larry, that's Larry Stenger. He's just trying to fuck that cow. He's on growth hormone. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I know that. I know it works, but I never really checked into like what you needed to do to get it. Oh, 150. God, were you jacking off? Were you still jacking off at 150 or not? This is an important question, Larry. Sorry to pry. Oh, fuck yeah. You're going to be fucking goddamn just fucking whole carloads of women. That's my man, motherfucker. No wonder you didn't want to fuck with that old pussy. That's where we're keeping it real. Has the gel. What's the gel for? Oh, the G. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't need any gel over here. I'll fuck these goddamn women in the next week. Fucking not taking anything. You come over here, you want to get fucking jackhammered by old Tom Reed. There don't be a fucking thing. You can go search the only thing I have to have is a video camera rolling. Good for you, man. Fucking A. Now, Larry, you have really put another perspective on retirement. Oh, you can get cancer. Oh, okay. Oh, hormone replacement. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, there's nothing worse you could do to me. I'd kill myself. I swear to God, I'd commit suicide if I had a big old fat, ugly old wife and she brought home that fucking shit. It's like, I got this for you. It's like, why? It's like it helps you get an erection. And I'm thinking, holy fucking Christ. This has got to be synthetic up the fucking ass. Oh, good for you, Larry. Yeah, you're going to be fucking just whole busloads of women. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good for you. Well, there's no fucking drugs over here, motherfuckers. Oh, natural, baby. Only thing is a camera on a tripod. Now, this is how we're learning about different people's, what they're into. Callie's husband's got the gel. Larry's taking fucking what he can. I'm fucking recording it. Oh, good for you. Changed our marriage. I know personally, man, after I'm fucking these broads for a couple years, I don't want any fucking medication. There's a reason. It says if Viagra, if you have a hard on for over 6 hours, go to emergency. Larry's not going to emergency. He's going down to the strip club. It's like, Larry, well, it's lunchtime. It's noon. And I have this fucking big hard dick till about midnight. This is working perfectly. Good for you, Larry. You're living the fucking dream, buddy. See, but this goes to show you, Callie goes with the gel. Jeff goes with the whispers in the ear. I like a video camera running. Larry's going with the human growth hormone. See, it's all, you know, pick your poison. Look at Jeff. That old limp dick. He wants to get that baby standing up like it did when they first dated. What is it, Callie? Go read that fucking off the bottle to him right now. He wants to fuck like a racehorse tonight. Fuck yeah. Look, we get this shit figured out, man. Don't worry. Goddamn right. It's not chemicals, man. Fucking Larry is living the fucking dream. I just talked to a buddy of mine yesterday, 73, 75, retired airline pilot, and his dick wasn't getting hard, and he was really worried about it. He said he was going down on his wife more than ever. So I talked to him yesterday, and he said he's got some concoction now. He said that old dick's like a fucking piece of steel. Problem solved. But he tried. Here's one thing you'll find out, though. And he said he was hardly shooting a load at all. And he wanted to shoot a big load all over his wife's face. And he said he can't. And the doctor said there's nothing he could do for that. Shooting a bigger load. Have you checked into that, Larry? I mean, are the big cum facials a thing of the past? Oh, do not get on me. Just wear a glove. Wear a fucking fireman's glove, Callie. We don't want you to start growing a big fucking dick. You won't be bragging about that happy marriage. Oh, no, you endocrinologist. Yeah, I'm honored. Larger and larger shoulders. Peter, yeah, exactly right. No. Yeah. Does anybody out there, I'm asking, pleading for help. Does anybody out there know, is there anything you've ever heard of that helps you shoot a big Peter load, Peter North load? Oh, now I want to ask Callie. Callie, where the fuck are you, man? I got a question. I want you to be straight with me. Hang on, let me get this coffee thing. Hold on a sec. Callie, I got a question for you. Okay? Want an honest answer, please. Motherfucker. Fucking coffee is rocking like a motherfucker and shit. Yeah, I want to know this, goddammit. I'm gonna shoot a big. Yeah, this is interesting. Now we're getting into a chat that's worth a fuck. Oh, ginseng. Callie, I want an androgel. Callie, I got a question for you. I want an honest answer. You listening? Are you listening? God damn it. Yeah, read it. We only got one woman on here that I know of. Where's Steph? Kelly, do you think, excuse me, we're talking about big loads. You know, it's important to a guy to have a big fucking load. And here's my question. I've had lots of discussions about this. Do you think if your husband wanted to shoot a big giant load all over your face, do you consider that degrading? Do you consider it degrading? This is important now. Please answer. I want to know, like, if you consider it degrading. And Jeff, do you think it's degrading? And Larry, what do you think? Because I struggle with this, just like eating meat, and I love animals. This is right up there with it. I don't think I need help with this. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, long it does. Okay, good. So you don't consider it seriously. You don't consider it degrading? Oh, good. That's good. So that's good. Jeff, do you think a big facial is degrading to a woman? Larry, do you think it is or not? Yeah, no, women don't want to get it in their hair. That's true. They'll like put their hand over their like hair on top of their forehead. Yeah, good luck with old fucking Tom Reed. Pearl drop. Yeah, I don't think it's degrading. But I've had women really get fucking sensitive about this, and I knew right then this is not gonna work. I don't think it's degrading, but I guess I'm the wrong guy to ask. Come on, Jeff, now's not a time to get silent. Do you think a big old fucking Peter North load across a female's face is degrading or not? Answer, goddammit. Jeff's just tickled to death. He's giddy. He's all fucking happy he's going to be able to get that rock fucking hard on because he was talking to Callie and Larry. It's a judgment call? Well, I'm asking you, motherfucker. I'm asking you if you think if it's a fucking degrading or not. I mean, I wish I was shooting bigger loads, but I jack off a lot. Yeah. Now, Stephanie, although she's talked about, having a great active sex life when she was younger. This kind of shit just like she's ready to call the fucking police on you. Oh, so how about this then? God damn it, fucking Jew lawyer. How about this then? So it's possible sometimes it's not degrading. Every 6 months, not a big deal. Oh, fuck yeah. 2-hour blowjob. Amen to that. God damn, fuck yeah. Oh, no, we're really getting. See how we bond as a unit through a channel? We talk and we get to help each other's out. A week from now, Jeff's going to have a better heart on because of this channel and Callie and Larry's input. This is helping. I mean, you'd have fucked around in your goddamn doctor's office till the fucking cows came home and not got this quick, concise, get to the point info. Yeah, my hormones are still working. I got something out of this chat too. I know how I can maybe get bigger loads now. Callie, I got another question for you. Jeff, I got one for you too. See, this is how I'd rather ask Callie than Jeff because I think I'm going to get a more straighter answer. That's fucking sad. You're supposed to be like another dicked male, and I'm supposed to count on you. Here I'm asking fucking Callie about men shit, thinking she's going to be straighter. The side effects. Side effects, a big fucking giant hard on. Callie, I got another question, goddammit. You listen? Jeff's probably fucking beating off right now. Callie, do you think that there is a time and place for dirty talk? Or do you think that's degrading? Do you think it's an art for a male to just when to insert dirty talk, or do you think it's just not appropriate? Oh, fuck the side effects, Jeff. Just enjoy that big old hard on and fucking run with it. Yeah, during sex. Yeah, during sex. Do you think there's something wrong with a relationship when you gotta do that kind of shit? Yeah, during sex. Listen up now, goddamn Jeff. Gonna show you how she's so goddamn happy in her marriage. I mean, the real shit. Keeping it real, as the blacks say. Oh, okay. Yeah, why is the cunt word so sensitive to women? That really, I know some generally calm women that really hit the fucking panic button if you call them a cunt or a bitch. Why is that? It's just in the heat of the moment. It's not literal. Well, that really ticks women off. No, yeah, Jeff, that's the worst. One guy out of the 9,999 that got a big heart on. Yeah, it may occur. Fuck yeah. Read aspirin. There's fucking shit that may occur on there too. Don't be a fucking Nancy negative or whatever they call it. God damn it. You're always reading the fucking downside of everything, you goddamn depressed motherfucker. Oh, gotcha. Oh, so, okay. All right, got you. No side effects at all. Just swallow that motherfucker, smear that gel on your cock, and go to town, god damn it. Quit fucking around. Hey, Kelly, I got another fucking question for you. I got it for you too, Jeff. You too, Larry. Now, I'm not kidding you. I'm serious on this when I bring this up. Like Stephanie says that she doesn't think there's anybody that like watch her fucking masturbating or something on OnlyFans. And I say that's not true. This fetish shit, man. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people wouldn't like it. And I actually think that Stephanie could have a market on OnlyFans. She just thinks like it's unbelievable. What do you guys think of that? I mean, would you agree with like it's not always what you think it is people like and that there's a market for it? Don't put it on your balls. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, phone sex. I did it one time when it first came out, like the 80s. I was in between girlfriends. I'm sure I was talking to some 300-pound pig with a nice voice, but it worked. Fucking shit was a lot too, man. It's like a fucking $1.49 a minute. But the nice thing about the phone sex back then when you're young is you didn't need to worry about offending them. I mean, you could call her a cunt 10,000 times and she'd say, "Thank you." Yeah, but I don't think what morals has to do with it. What has to do with it? Yeah, but that's not the issue. The issue, like whether she does or whether she doesn't, my point is that Stephanie would be attractive to a market out there, and she doesn't believe it. That's the point. Whether she has morals or not. I mean, she got fucked a million times by 50 different guys when she was young. Does she really have morals? No. Yeah. She was leading an active sexual life as a young, attractive woman. What's the fuck's that got to do with morals? She likes to fuck. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. She does need the money. She does too need it. Yes, she does. I don't think I mean, it's not about morals. I mean, she fucked like a rabbit for fucking decades. I mean, does that make her immoral? Or does that make her more moral? No. It's like Jeff said. Depends on the situation. I mean, that's like saying single women are whores if they have actual active sexual lives out of marriage. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, I think that jiggle, I think that's just something created in fictional writing. Because let me tell you, when I was in Chicago, that was a big modeling thing in the summer. You know, if you're a model, a legit model, you're either in Milan, Miami, LA, or Chicago. And it's a circuit. You travel around. And these were some good looking motherfuckers. And their girls were always gaga over them. But my point is, I knew a bunch of those motherfuckers that thought they were just going to fuck older women and shit and live off women. That just never fucking happened. I'm not saying never, but it was like hardly at all. Women are, it's a different animal, man. I'm not saying there isn't somebody like Cher dragging around some boy toy that couldn't describe her nude from a lineup. But by and large, women aren't paying for young cock that are older. Oh, you would lower yourself. But so you consider promiscuity outside of marriage a moral issue? Yes or no, goddammit. You're fucking giving me conflicting answers. You wouldn't lower myself. But you had sex out of marriage, didn't you? See, this is where it gets dicey. Yeah, estrogen. Well, estrogen, that's what makes women my age look like a fucking alligator. The ovaries quit producing estrogen and they go through menopause. The testosterone takes over, hair growth, they lose that softness. Their ass feels like a turtle shell, their back feels like a piece of leather, and they have more facial hair than you do. This is because testosterone's ruling the show. They take off what would be deemed of an appearance of femininity. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Well, you see some like women with a ton of money. That's exactly it, man. They're dumping a lot of money, just like you are, for that $960 bottle of human host human growth hormone. They're fucking pulling out all the stops, trying to stay feminine looking. That's right. No, you're exactly right. Now I had an old broad that was blowing me when I go back to Michigan, and she had this doctor that you could go to a an old school pharmacy where they would mix these hormone treatments. And luckily, I always was able to skate out of banging this old broad. There's no way I was gonna fucking do it. And anyway, they make up this cream like the old days where you see that like thing that you crush pills with in that little bowl. And it was this custom hormone treatment for a woman that was postmenopausal. And she said that it was a cream, like a gel, and she'd miss her snatch sometimes. Sorry for medical jargon. And get some of that shit on her leg, and she said it'd grow a patch of hair. Oh, it helped a lot. Yeah, that's the difference between getting drilled and not. If you get your wife on this shit, Jeff, you guys are gonna fuck like rabbits. But if you don't, she's just gonna like want to do the. She's gonna say she's tired. Uh, her neck hurts. She's gonna come up with a million fucking reasons automatically to not want sex. Can we do it later? It's because the hormones. I'm telling you, man. I've fucking said this all along. There's a book written. It's a great title. It's called The Hormone of Desire. That ain't no fucking shit. The hormone of desire. And when that motherfucker dries up, you want to watch birds and shit, play pinochle, fucking bingo. I'm telling you, man, you could go to an endocrinologist and just snatch two old people off the fucking street, two old ladies, two old men, right? You hold them captive. You get an endocrinologist. With what he has in his disposal, he could make them all fuck like rabbits based on what he could give them. It's all hormone fucking treatment. So the problem happens is when, like Jeff, he's still getting a good hard on shooting a half of a load, Peter North load, and his wife, her estrogens fucking went to shit. Her snatch is dry as a fucking Mojave Desert, and she has no desire. So I don't say I have a problem with it, but it's interesting that you have to create this unnatural scenario in order to fuck like rabbits again. It's just, I mean, why not just let nature take its course? You just start beating off to porn, and your wife not getting drilled between her legs, even though she tells her psychiatrist she loves you, but not in that kind of way. Translation, no pussy. Had to figure, no pun intended, the hard way. Oh, there, that's right. Yeah, but Callie's got a different kind of concoction. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, can't sleep. That's exactly right. Yeah. I'm just telling you, when nature like works like it's supposed to, and I just see some of these women, I thought, God damn, man, I fucking like to try that out. That's fucking no medication, man. That's all natural. Then I get these women my age. It's like, are you into like a sexual relationship? And I just fucking cringe. Feels like you stuck a fucking sparkler up my butt. The thought of fucking these old broads just makes me want to commit suicide or drink. I just fucking can't, which is terrible. And this is not something I'm bragging about. I wish I was different. Nodules and can't produce it. Oh, okay. Now I'm not bragging, but I get a fucking. I still jack off 3 or 4 times a day. I got a fucking hard on. Looks like a goddamn thing you bang a railroad tie in. with. I'm not bragging. It's just, I don't know why. Pituitary gland. Yeah. My fucking pituitary gland. That motherfucker must look brand new. I mean, I should be making fucking donkey sounds when I get up in the morning. Oh, anytime. Anytime, yeah. No, but this is not to joke, to make fun. This is to help. Yeah, got it under control. Good. No, but natural, like when you're young, is the point. I mean, nobody should feel bad as they age. The shit just doesn't work like it did when you were young, you know? Yeah, progesterone. There you go, Jeff. Fuck yeah. That's an opinion. That's an opinion now. There's couples out there your age that are just quite happily fine with not having sex. It's not a fucking mandatory, you know? Under control, yeah. Well, we've covered a lot of ground here today. That's good. Larry, you going to the strip club today? You gonna go over there today? Oh, okay. Fuck yeah, I'm low energy. God bless you, Larry. I gotta tell you, I'm feeling a twinge of jealousy right now. See, there's something for everybody out there. Callie, happy in love. He loves her. She loves him. Jeff, he's happy. I'm beating off to porn. Larry's going to a strip club. So don't judge. Don't judge. One isn't better than the other. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That's psychological, Jeff. That's psychological. I could have gave you, if you look at placebos and you compare them to the real medication, a lot of times placebos outperform the real McCoy. You feel more energy because you wanted to feel more energy. I mean, there's something to this. No, you're right. That's true, Kelly. But see, I'm not part of that group because this just notion of just fucking the same old goddamn woman for 40 years. I don't want any medication for that. That sounds like a prison sentence. I want like new sex partners, new deep throat blowjobs. I don't want somebody that I've been married to 30 years want to fuck like I did when we first started dating. Fuck that. B12. Yeah, you can get that out of your energy drink, B12. Yeah, that's the last fucking thing I want, man. I'd kill myself. If I had like a woman my age and she listened to this advice and wanted to fuck all the time. Oh, like God. Oh, good for you. Good. Don't overdo it now. Good. Yeah, I never had a sexually transmitted disease. I think I probably do have HPV. I don't know how I couldn't fucking have it, but I'm asymptomatic. They say that 90% of the population over 30 that's been sexually active at any time during their life is HPV positive. I mean, I might not, but that'd be like, fuck. That'd be like winning the fucking Powerball. I mean, how could I fucking not have that? Good. Oh, way to go. Good for you. Fuck yeah. No, I don't fuck with those energy drinks either. I mean, once in a while I'll sip on one, but I never drink the whole thing. No, I don't. See how you can like talk openly and like help each other? Callie has reinforced my belief that there's nothing wrong with a big cum facial. Just don't say cunt or bitch. Jeff, he's willing to take a dry one, a wet one in between. He doesn't give a fuck. Larry, he's just happy to pull his chair up in between two young blondes holding their hand on his leg. That big old hard on for that $960 a month supplement he takes to give him a big boner. I'm beaten off to porn that I made over the last 25 years. See, this is all one world of different opinions. That's why you got to take advice with a grain of salt. Oh, yeah, it's that high, huh? Yeah. I know when I was living in Chicago that there were a couple gay guys. They were both pharmacists, and they told me that whole fucking downtown neighborhood was on Valtrex. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Fuck that. I'll tell you this, man. How about this? Like to me, now this sounds fucked up, but this is the way. If I see like a female and she's got a cold sore, I don't give a fuck if she got it as a baby, if she got it sucking 1,000 dicks, if it fell out of the sky and landed on her lip. If I'm interested in somebody and I see a cold sore, I'm out. I'm out of it. I'm not fucking doing it. And now other people, it doesn't seem to bother them. To me, I'm just not fucking doing it. I know they come and go and you get them at birth and blah, blah, blah. Certainly saying you got it at birth sounds better than sucking 25 dicks. Oh, really? Yeah, herpes. Yeah, eyelids too, because and the reason for you talking about the skin tags, yeah. Skin tags are from HPV. That's exactly right. You're talking about those little like moles that grow up. That's exactly right. No, bingo. Skin tags. Yep. Related to HPV. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. But here's the truth of the matter. I mean, somehow, presumably, we've all gotten down the road and not got this fucking shit. But, you know, and you're young and you're going into this. I knew about all that fucking shit, but was that going to keep me? I mean, I wasn't careless, but I also wasn't going to not have sex. You know, I wanted to bang some of these goddamn broads. Yeah, but they're mainly HPV on the eyelids. Look at HPV on the eyelids. She's right. Looking on the eyelids. Now, Callie, you shouldn't have been looking on people's eyelids for quite a while now. Yes, they are. That's absolutely not true. Bullshit. No, that no. Well, then it isn't. Then maybe skin tags is the wrong word. Maybe skin tags is a wrong word. But if you look at growths on eyelids, they're 100% associated with HPV. Fuck, they're not. So maybe skin tags isn't what you call them, but they look like fucking skin tags. Bull fucking shit. That's not what you call them. Whatever you want to call. No, yeah, no, it's true. It's true. So maybe that's not what the name of them, skin tags. I don't know what the fuck you call them. But the point is, if you see these little growths Name them whatever the fuck you want. On fucking eyelids, they're 100% associated with HPV. The fuck they're not. So maybe a skin tag, some other fucking thing that has nothing to do with it. Yeah, they're benign. They're benign. They are. They are benign. Yeah, you're not going to die from them, but that's what's causing them. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Bingo. That's exactly fucking right. That it's not a skin tag. I guess it's called benign growth, whatever the fuck you call it. It shouldn't be there. And it's because you got HPV. No, they're not cancerous, but they're caused by HPV. Yeah, they are benign. That's right. It is different than skin tags. That's right. I thought you called them skin tags, but you don't. But HPV causes it. Point is, when you see these fucking things on it, on fucking eyelids, it's not good. Yeah. Oh, herpy eyes. I never heard of that. That's what I'll start calling them, though. Herpy eyes. Oh, yeah. Different than skin tags. Well, I learned something today. I always call them fucking skin tags. Peter North loads. You know, Peter North made a lot of gay movies. Did you know that? He was big into fucking gay shit. Did you know that, Jeff? Please say no. Please say no. No, the ones I saw weren't infected. Look, I've seen them on fuckers before. Oh, I was talking to a fucking ophthalmologist about them. He fucking burns them off all the fucking time. He showed me pictures of them. The names were withheld to protect the innocent. Look, here's the thing, too. It doesn't mean you're the village fucking whore when you got a skin tag. It doesn't. We don't mean to single anybody out, make them feel that their fucking eyes are nothing but a fucking nesting ground for fucking incorrigible, loosely clad horrors. Goodbye, Callie. Thank you for the info. Yeah, words. And who gives a fuck? You know what we're getting at, goddammit. Quit getting all fucking Jew lawyerish. Motherfucker. Goodbye, Callie. Thank you. Good to see you, babe. You don't fuck around when you dole out fucking good knowledge. Thanks for knowing what you were talking about on the fucking eyelid shit. Bye-bye. Skin tags, man. The birds singing. Fuck yeah, I gotta try and get something fucking done today. I gotta put this shelf together. The guy's gonna help me set up my fucking stereo, the guy I bought it from. Fuck yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna sign here off here too, you guys. I'm gonna go and check for some skin tags on my eyelids. I'm gonna look up fucking human growth hormone, $960 a bottle. Fuck yeah! Look at my new four new things for my heavy metal shelf that I'll be able to move around now, rather than just wonder what kind of dust is under it, because I have a obsessive compulsive episode. These were $130. 16,000 pounds per side. You too, Larry. Have a good day, guys.